Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm Adam.
I'm Tim, and you forgot the cold opener again.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. No, I'm not.
Oh, shut it.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. How you doing out there? We got some news, we got some rumors, and we might get to some fantasy booking. Who knows? Tim, how you doing?
It's hot.
Yes, it is. We had to turn off the AC, so we're going to try to keep the show as short as we possibly can.
Yes, because we played around with actually having it on, but
yeah,
it's a little too noticeable.
Too much of a note of a
with this mic right here,
our area condenser mic. Oh, it evens out our normal sound.
Yeah,
but it's still weird.
Yeah, so oh well.
All right. So let's go ahead and start off. We're going to jump across to New Japan because why not? The possibilities are endless over there right now.
What are you talking about? WWE all the way.
Right. I feel like, having fun instead of dealing with
bullshit.
Yes.
Okay.
But so coming up, we're going to do our predictions for it next week is Dominion.
Yes.
Where we have Kenny Omega facing off against Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Yeah. Seriously, can't wait for that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how they go. Like, I have no clue what else is on the card.
Right. Right now, no idea. Yeah, I'm still trying to look it up. Crap. Oh, for crying out loud. And here's where I'm going to be cutting a whole bunch of stuff out.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay, we have Jericho versus Naito. Oh, I forgot about that match.
Oh, yeah.
We have the tag team titles versus the Young Bucks.
Okay.
For the IWGP tag team belts.
Yes.
3-way for the Never Openweight Championship.
Okay.
Rey Mysterio versus to be announced. Will Ospreay defending the IWGP Heavyweight Champion against to be announced.
Yep.
That's what they have on Wikipedia.
Yeah, I just brought that up too.
Nice. I beat you, so
I know.
I win. That's an extra win in my win column.
But yeah, there's a lot of awesome stuff that's going to be set up here. And so going forward, if Kenny doesn't win, there's still possibilities. There's still a background story going on between him and Cody.
Oh yeah, that I will say that it's one of the good things about New Japan is that, unlike in WWE right now, if Nakamura doesn't win the WWE title from AJ,
where does he go?
What do you do with him?
Right.
Basically, just release him.
You could put him into the U.S. title, but it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't make sense through the way that they've been telling story.
Yeah, at this point, you just might as well just release him, let him go back to Japan, and he'll be a bigger star in New Japan because you aren't going to use him correctly. Vince refuses to use him correctly.
Yeah.
So he has to win it. Whereas in New Japan, if Kenny doesn't win the IWGP title, I think it would be a shame.
Yes.
But he has other options. They've been building multiple storylines.
Right.
So, I think WWE is kind of learning again.
You could push him in. A possibility is pushing Omega and Ibushi in the tag title situation.
Yep. One thing I would love to see them do.
Yep.
Is just for the hell of it.
All right.
Push Kenny back into the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
Against Naito.
I mean, you could also have him go, no, that U.S. championship is still mine. I was the first one to hold it. I want it back.
Yeah.
You could put him in a program with Naito. There are possibilities.
Yeah.
Because they don't seem to truly layer their championships. They're not saying that the U.S. title is any less than the heavyweight title. It's a title.
It's a championship, not a title.
I mean, yeah, it's a championship.
Yeah, no, they do layer their belts. The IWGP championship is the top.
Right.
But it's not a disgrace to go from the IWGP to the Intercontinental.
No.
No.
It's just no, it's a sideways move because it's still a championship.
You are considered a champion.
Yeah.
Because they were when Nakamura was the IC champion. Some people saying he elevated higher than the IWGP what they were doing it. So,
I mean, it depends on the person. It depends
Yeah.
on storyline.
Yep.
Because I mean, as we've seen, the Universal title is not that important.
no.
It doesn't come across as being something important because you have a part-time guy who's hardly ever there
Yep.
holding it.
Yeah.
It feels like it's like, oh, that's a distraction over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had to deal with that now. Okay.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
Oh,
that's
wait.
back in the storyline again.
Oh wait, he's gone again. Oh, he didn't drop it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, going for that. So you're the NWGP, IWGP expert that we have.
That we have.
The 0.1 podcast group has. What are you gonna talk about? I'm gonna be on my phone over here.
Oh no. So really, I'm looking at the world of New Japan post Dominion. We don't have a clear picture as to where, what's going to build to, say, Wrestle Kingdom next year.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, wouldn't it be cool to have Kenny win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, and then have, say, Cody win the G1 tournament and challenge Omega at Wrestle Kingdom, so that technically 2 foreign wrestlers
Yep.
are fighting for the top title at the biggest event of the year.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. It'd be interesting because Nick Ellis has just said that he only wants to defend his belt against Cody if it's for the Ring of Honor Championship.
Right. As well as the NWA Championship.
Yep. So, and ironically, coming up soon, Cody has a triple threat match for the Ring of Honor Championship.
Exactly.
Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Having 3 a legendary title, the NWA title,
Exactly.
becoming a classic and a very important title to hold in wrestling, the IWGP, in a smaller promotion, growing important title as the Ring of Honor, all defended in one match at Wrestle Kingdom.
Right.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. I just, looking forward, there is so much that can happen, and just not knowing how New Japan tells their stories and all that stuff, still being new to their product.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't feel like reruns.
Yeah.
It feels fresh. I've only been really following them for about 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much since we started.
Yeah.
So, unlike the WWE, which kind of feels that they're just recycling stuff.
Yep, because they don't
Or
know.
trying to recycle. But they're like, here, don't copy my homework perfectly, change a few things. And you're like, well, thanks.
I have them circled.
This is all you have to change. Just the names that are
Yeah.
involved. Except for, outside the 2 main shows.
Yeah.
Because the WWE, moving into our second subject already, which is the UK tournament, the bracket was just released.
You're jumping ahead.
I know.
No. You look at the very bottom. It says all in. We haven't covered that yet.
Nope, that's actually not on my list at all.
Oh, that doesn't say there?
Yeah. So I was actually just moving on to the next thing.
No, we're
I
covering.
had a smooth segue and everything.
Yeah, I don't like segues.
You're stealing it from me.
Yes, I am. We're covering a rumor, just because it's I find it hilarious.
Oh yeah. Sorry, this was actually part of the last part of Bullet Club and New Japan and what's going on.
Yeah, and also this would be something someone like me would say because I'm all WWE. Wink.
All right.
But yeah, there's the rumor's still out there that the reason why All In sold out was because Cody or the Young Bucks bought up half the tickets, and so they could be successful. No,
Why?
because people are saying
No.
like, oh, they're all on scalping sites. It's like, no, they're not.
There's less than 1,000.
Yeah,
on any of these ticket resellers.
And the thing is, even if they were, that's not their fault.
No,
This is what those companies do.
they buy tickets and resell them.
Yeah. So to say like, oh, that's the only one I sold out is literally because they are looking for any way to bash anything outside of WWE.
Oh, of course.
And make it seem like these people are they're gonna fail.
They're a fraud. The show's gonna be terrible. You're gonna see so few people there.
I got a great term for it.
Yes,
It is fake wrestling.
fake wrestling right there.
Right? It's fake wrestling. It's a fake product. It's gonna be terrible.
All right.
It's gonna be a bingo hall, really.
I've heard another rumor
Another rumor
into All In. Now this is actually kind of an exciting one.
Mm-hmm.
That CM Punk will gate crash the end of the show.
Yeah, I've heard something like that.
And for me, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because by the end of the show, All In sold out. You know there's going to be an All In 2.
Yeah.
They're going to do another show. Be it a year from now.
Please don't call it All In 2.
No. Or All In again. Just give it its own name.
Just call it All In. Let it be a branded event.
Yeah. It's an event called All In because
Yeah.
it pulls from all these sources. It's a truly independent show.
I've been thinking this for over 15 years now. No, not 15 years. Probably about 8 years now.
Okay.
I've known about independent scene. I mean, not that I followed it, but I was aware of Ring of Honor and all these other promotions. I'm like, why doesn't someone do a major promotion where they get all the best wrestlers from each of these promotions and do a big
show that may have consequences, may not have consequences. You know, non-title matches. You're like, whatever. It's just they're two dudes out there to have fun and put on a great match.
And figure out ways to actually have like storylines and figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
I've been saying that in my head for years. So we're getting that. So it's great. But yeah, the rumors are bullshit. It's just people who are so blinded by WWE and that is what it is. You don't do anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would want to call themselves a wrestling fan and just not ignore everything else.
No, they're a WWE fan.
Yeah,
Yes, we talk about the WWE all the time, but we are wrestling fans.
Speak for yourself. I'm a sports entertainment guy.
No, I don't understand why you would need to bash All In. But going to back to the CM Punk gate crashing the end of it, it makes sense. You don't, first of all, unless you book him in a match and declare that he's returned.
Yeah.
What you can do is have CM Punk show up at the end.
Yeah.
And challenge Cody. Or kick Cody out. Become the newest member of Bullet Club.
Yeah.
But he doesn't seem to. And then you, through the next year, build him to be your selling point of All In 2.
Yeah.
Or next year's All In.
Yeah.
That way you're just like, no, CM Punk will be at this show.
Yeah.
And here's his matches to show how better he's become. Or what he now does differently in the ring, so that you can have that great match at All In.
Depending on what happens with his fight coming up.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Because, I mean, if he gets injured in that fight, I mean, yeah, you can have him still show up at All In and gate crash, but you're not going to have, an attack or a brawl with somebody at any point.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, it's still a few months away, so
I know.
he could be healed up enough to have a brawl.
Unless it's a broken leg.
Yes.
Or a broken arm.
Yes. But it's wrestling. You just use the cast.
Exactly.
If it's your arm. But yeah, it really depends on what it is, and they'll make it work.
Yeah.
For that. I guess we have to talk about WWE.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's our show, people. Wow, short show.
I know, really short show this week. No, so as I was saying, complaining about the recycled WWE product, but there is outside the two main shows, SmackDown and Raw, there's much better stuff going on.
In other words, you have the Vince McMahon product and the Triple H product.
Right.
The Triple H product is the quality of independence, just on a bigger stage.
Yeah, it's WWE's version of the Indies.
Yeah. But it's more indie than WWE in many ways.
The way I like to think about it is it's what the WWE product is. It's their take of the indie scene. They're like, no, this is how you present the indie scene. It's smaller venues.
Yep.
More intimate setting.
Except for when you do a takeover and they have to be in the exact same arena that the pay-per-view is going to be in.
It should be in a smaller venue.
I know. I agree. Trust me. I think Triple H is like, no, I agree. But Vince is determined to do this.
I still feel it should be in the same place where Raw is going to be.
Yeah.
That way, it's like you're only still using 2 venues.
Yep.
But you have one major venue.
Yep.
And then you have 3 smaller shows around it.
Yeah, but it's Vince. He has to prove that he's the best by selling out these arenas. And
he's
not doing that.
No, he's not.
I feel like he really wants to kill WWE just so he can go off to do the XFL. Because he's so sure it's going to be a success this time. No.
Except for the fact that you can't kill a wrestling product by doing this when you are the top wrestling product and you're signing amazing deals.
Yeah.
But we'll get to those deals later. No, so the UK tournament is coming up next week.
Is it next week?
June 8th through the 10th is the first round.
That's right. Oh, no, because it's June 8th. Because it's a one-night tournament. The next night is the winner of the UK tournament gets the shot at the UK title. Yes, it is.
Nope. So the first round goes from June 8th to June 10th. Quarterfinals are June 18th. Semifinals are June 18th. And the final is June 18th.
Because the last I heard, it was a 2-night event. It is supposed to be a one-night tournament.
No, nope. Sorry. Really sorry to do that to you, buddy. June 18th and 19th. But they're at the Download Festival is the first round of the tournament. You're reading it now.
According to Wikipedia, it is an upcoming 2-day professional wrestling event and tournament promoted in America-based WWE. June 18th through the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not next week.
Now go to tournament bracket. Tournament bracket, first round, June 8th through the 10th at Download Festival.
That's the qualifying stuff they're doing.
Okay.
Because I was talking about the actual tournament.
Oh, it's the 18th and 19th. Yes.
Yeah.
The very first round of the tournament.
That actually makes more sense because when I saw so many people in the UK tournament, how are they going to get all those matches in one night?
They're doing it. It's technically a 4-night tournament, but it's spread out over 2 different weeks.
No, it's not a 4-night tournament. It's a 1-night tournament. Those are the qualifying matches to get into the actual main tournament.
Yes. And then the 19th, there's another show. Yeah,
and that's where the winner of the tournament will get their shot at the UK title.
Yes.
And spoilers, it's probably going to be Pete Dunne retaining because the rumor mill is...
No, that's the match. Is that right now? Because he... Wait, when's he defending it?
He's defending it. The winner of the tournament on the 18th gets his shot on the 19th.
Right. He's not in the tournament.
Pete Dunne?
Yeah.
Because he's the champion.
Right. Yeah, but you said if he retains.
No. Here's the thing. The rumor mill going forward for the NXT TakeOver.
Oh, he has a match. That's what I asked.
Yeah.
When does he have another match?
The rumor is it's going to be the UK champion versus the North American champion, Adam Cole. Title for title.
All right.
So, at NXT.
I doubt that they're going to have Adam Cole on the 19th do double duty that night.
Yeah.
Defend the North American title and then defend the UK title.
Yeah.
Unless they're doing a transition champion.
It could be.
Against somebody that normally wouldn't have beat Pete Dunne?
Yes.
Okay.
It could be interesting to see. Because how awesome would it be in the UK tournament if Adam Cole, because Adam Cole's wrestling in a triple threat match, a 6-man tag match against Pete Dunne and like 2 other people, I can't remember who it is, versus the Undisputed Era during the tournament night on the 18th.
Yes.
And then all the NXT titles are being defended on the 19th.
Right.
So, how awesome would it be if Adam Cole had to do double duty, pulling from the NXT TakeOver from WrestleMania? Instead of being in a ladder match, he has to defend 2 titles. He picks up the belt at the TakeOver, drops it on the 19th to a new champion.
Yep.
This way, whether their plans are, because there was supposed to be an announcement at the UK about the coming brand
right.
TV show that they've been working on for a very long time.
Okay.
Apparently coming. We're getting an update at least.
Willing to bet it's actually like Progress and what was the other company?
That's CWL, or the crazy wrestling one.
ICW.
Yeah, ICW.
ICW is not crazy.
I don't know, but anyway, that is probably gonna be the announcement we're gonna probably get. But it's also Triple H has basically said in things that we'll be getting an update around the UK.
Yeah, June 18th or 19th.
Yeah,
I'm looking at last week's notes.
Yeah, so it could be both. We could actually be getting an update on the UK product,
right,
and those things coming in. It may be only one or the other, but Triple H is still working on a TV show.
Yeah, he still wants to have a UK-based show.
Because it just says it's taking, sometimes things you want to do just take a little bit longer than you thought.
Yeah. And I'm willing to bet that the start will be seeing Progress Plus or not ICW brought onto the network to see how much of an audience they'll have before. This way he can show, no, there is an audience within our network that will be watching this.
Yes.
So now, much like how 205 Live is network, this UK show will be network only.
Yep.
And then you'll probably see, technically, Progress and ICW fold, and this new thing show up instead.
The one thing you could also, I think, actually in UK though, it might actually be on TV.
Oh yeah, it'll be on TV for them.
Yeah, but for us, we'd have to catch it on the network.
Yeah.
But that'd be a great thing to see. But what a better way to do is have a new champion to start that out. While Pete Dunne is moving more full time into NXT,
right,
where he belongs.
Yes.
And going for that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I do want to see more Pete Dunne in NXT and see him,
especially
find a path in that company.
Oh, I love his finisher, by the way.
Yes.
The bitter end. Oh, such a great finisher.
It's a good finisher.
Yeah. What's next on the list?
Actually, quick side thing. NXT.
Yep.
Did you didn't see it though? You didn't see the video of Velveteen Dream cutting a promo on Ricochet in the ring?
No, I did not see that, but I've heard that he showed him.
And it was like Velveteen Dream was basically saying anything you can do, I can do as well, but I can do it better because I'm the Velveteen Dream. Mm-hmm. A heelish promo.
Yeah.
And Ricochet from the ring did a forward flip out, landing on his feet right in front of Dream, leaned into his mic and went, "Do that," and then walked away. And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's how you cut a promo. That's the type of promo that you should see on the main show instead of an overly scripted, I'm getting really sick of the main product now.
Oh, I know. You should really watch some NXT stuff. You would really like it.
It's so funny. Like, the main product is making me step away, except for very specific matches and stuff like that. I'm more interested in what goes on in ring than how they build storylines. Like, I'm not about vignettes and 17 promos throughout the night. I'd rather see, 7 mid-card guys have matches throughout the night. I'd rather see that, and then a spot at the end where you have, your main event guys cutting a promo near the end of the evening and at the beginning of the show. But like, it should be mostly wrestling.
Oh yeah, and that's what NXT does a lot on the
Oh,
show.
I know. Yeah, their 1 hour time limit really does work very well for them to just cut you a quick. You know, it's basically a promo is to promote the next match.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, there is going to be a match between these guys.
Yep.
And that's why this promotion is going on.
They actually just announced it on NXT. It is official. The Velveteen Dream versus,
Yep.
what's his name? I can't.
Ricochet
There we go.
versus King Ricochet.
My brain is not working well today. As you can see, how I did math earlier.
Yeah, that was
the weirdest way to do math.
you were. Yeah, no.
Don't go into it, but it's just,
Yeah.
all you need to know
That
it was
kind of
weird.
hurt my brain for a little while.
Yeah, for someone who's tired and his brain is out of it, should not have done math that way, but it does. That's what my brain does when it's tired. It does random things weird ways.
Yeah.
But other things really logical ways in other times.
Okay.
No.
So,
Okay, moving on.
The next one is actually a little bit more NXT stuff.
Okay.
There's a NXT star who's challenging for the Progress Women's Championship. Fill me in,
Yeah,
man.
I saw this little clip. Again, this is kind of furthering the progress and WWE, or more specifically NXT.
Because I have some stuff over here too
Oh,
regarding NXT.
Nice. Relationship.
Yes.
It will be Stephanie Newell or Newell.
Newell. Newell.
I just, every time I saw it, I've always heard someone just said Newell to me. So I say it Newell.
You'll when you hear how her name is pronounced,
I will
you'll
still
go, all right, that's how it's done.
I will still call it Newell. Call her Newell.
All right.
Because that's just me.
Newell.
Anyway, she, also known as Nixon Newell or Newell on the indie scene. I've been doing that all day since you said that. I've been going back and forth. That's where she went by. She went Nixon Newell.
Yeah.
On the independent scene. She actually signed with WWE a year ago, but she tore her ACL right before the Mae Young Classic. So she was out of that. She was supposed to be in there with Dakota Kai.
Ah.
So she's back. She's going to be facing the Progress champion Ginny with Chakra. Is it Chakra?
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 I don't know. I
Chakra?
saw that promo. Yeah, the sign.
Yeah.
Match
the
card?
way it looks like it to me, it looks like Chakra from and that's how they say it in Naruto. So I just always said it Chakra.
All right.
So, but who knows? But that will be at the I don't remember what the video, what the
It's a progress event.
Yeah, O2 A2 or I don't know.
What do you know when that was?
Actually, I think it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Actually.
Okay, because now I'm gonna blow your mind a little bit.
No, you won't.
So on June 18th,
Yes.
at the tournament,
Yep.
there's gonna be a fatal 4-way for the NXT Women's Championship.
Oh, on the 18th, not the 19th.
On the 18th.
During the tournament.
Yes.
Okay.
It's basically, it's part of the pre-show. I mean, basically, it's warming up the crowd.
Okay.
Before the tournament really starts. It's Isla Dawn versus Killer Kelly versus Toni Storm
Nice.
versus Ginny
Nice.
for the NXT Women's Championship.
Can't be for the Women's NXT Championship. You know why?
Why?
Because the champion's not in the match.
Well, oh, no, sorry. Determined number one contender for
That's
the
what I was
Women's
gonna say.
Sorry, I didn't. Stupid microphone, you were in my way. I saw out of the corner of my fatal 4-way NXT Women's Championship. Sorry, it's the number one contender for it.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's a little trade-off.
Now, wouldn't it be cool to see Ginny retain at the Progress event to then come over here, Progress Women's Championship, NXT Championship?
Oh, the title for title?
No, well, yeah, title, either title for title, or at some point, champion for both.
Because whoever wins the number one contender, they're not taking the belt off of Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
It
would be funny if they did.
But yeah, that'd be cool. If I had to pick a person who will probably win that match, it would be either Ginny or Toni Storm.
Yeah.
Because Toni Storm lost to Kairi Sane in the semifinals of the Mae Young Classic. So, and Toni Storm is amazing in the ring. So, that would be an interesting one. And there's a rumor that she has signed with WWE for a UK contract.
Right. I don't know how that's going to work unless they really are planning for this UK show.
Well, we've already talked about the rumors of them just trying to lock up talent. Because either they're locking up talent to prevent them from working for certain people there, or
Maybe.
they're getting very close to what is it?
Doing their UK show.
Yep. You know what I'd love to see for the UK of the Mae Young Classic #2?
Yes.
If the UK show is actually going to be happening really soon, the winner is the UK Women's Champion.
Ooh. That would be weird. And cool. And different.
Yeah.
I like different. I like stuff that we haven't seen 1,000 times.
Instead of saying, "Oh no, you don't get a shot. You get a shot at the NXT Women's Champion." No, you are the WUK Women's Champion.
I mean, I wouldn't say this now.
Oh no, I'm saying if they announce that the show is coming.
Yeah.
Why not use the Mae Young Classic as your tournament for that belt? And then you could do something with then we only have one tournament on the show to crown the tag team champions, a UK tag team champions.
Oh, that would be
assuming
cool.
they're going to actually go with having that many belts in the show. I'm assuming they would,
Yeah.
because it's a UK based show. You're going to want those kind of belts.
Yeah.
So, all right, what's next on the list?
All right. Next, we are talking the deals for SmackDown, for Raw.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's where we're at.
Wow. Okay, so I know where we're going with this one.
Okay.
I'll take the lead on this one because I was the one actually broke both of these stories.
Yeah, I know.
And when I broke those stories, I found them.
Sometimes I don't pay attention to things, and then other times I am hyper observant.
Yeah. These ones this first one would have slipped through the cracks if you weren't looking in the right spot.
Okay.
I just happened to be in the right spot. Okay, so first off, there's a rumor going out, which is I can't stress this, highly unlikely. Take it with a grain of salt. Literally, a grain. No. Cut that grain in 3 in quarters and take it only with one of those. Because it's highly unlikely that this is true.
All right.
But the rumor is going out that the USA Universal contract for Raw is $341 million for the entire contract. And the rumor out there, for some reason, there's a number floating around of 10 years for this contract. It hasn't been released yet.
No.
But there's
we broke down the numbers for SmackDown last week.
Yeah. So, but
right?
the idea is that there's a rumor going out that
we did.
It's over 10 years and it's a total of $300 million. Which is ridiculous.
No, because
even if you do it over 5 years, it's still ridiculous.
We broke down the SmackDown numbers per year. It was $200 million.
Yes.
There's no way that they would allow Raw
to
be locked in for 5 years at less than the per episode of SmackDown.
But the thing is, the Raw contract came first.
It doesn't matter.
I know, but I'm just saying. But that is a rumor out there in here. When I say take it with a grain of salt, I've seen it in multiple places. To this, I mean, everyone's saying it's unlikely. But there's some sources to it. I doubt it's true. It's gonna be $340 million.
It's that
for the
per
year. I mean, if it did come out to be that,
that would be the worst business deal ever.
Yeah, that would be a really bad deal.
But $340 million a year makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
And I mean, I broke that down. It was something like $6 million per episode. Yeah, it's about that. And, I mean, you look at it, $6 million an episode isn't bad for a show.
I just did some quick calculations. If you did $340 million over 3 years, it comes to $1,300 million. 33 repeating. a year. Over 3 years. So if you take 340 million
Yep.
divided by 3, that's what you get. 1,300.
It's only 113 million.
Yeah, 113 million
a year.
So
Yeah, still.
you get a little bit more closer to the math, but they're bragging about this. Everyone's hyping it up as a big, it's a big win for Raw. Unlike the last time they did a contract negotiation, yes, they got more money, but nowhere like what they brag about now.
Yeah, exactly. That's
so
why
I would laugh if the contract turned out to be for only 2 years. It'd still be a raise.
Yeah.
But it'd be like, really? Who does 2 years?
Yeah, that's 170 million a year.
Which is still more than what they're getting now. But
yeah. We just did the math for the SmackDown. SmackDown was 200 million a year.
I know. That's what I'm just saying. But that actually leads into our next story. Our top, the headliner. Yes. The main event of the news.
I'd still say it's 340 million a year.
Oh, so do I. I mean, but I wanted to bring it up because what we were like on news this week, and I think it's fun to just kind of poke fun at a really stupid rumor.
Yes.
I like that. I wanted to treat it like it's a real rumor, like it could possibly be true.
No.
It's just when you start bringing down the math, it's just like no.
It's somebody reporting without being able to actually show.
It's someone being like, I want to show how stupid WWE is, so I'm going to make fun of them.
Right.
But that leads us to the main event, which is dealing with the SmackDown and how Fox actually got the rights to the deal. So this blew your mind.
It literally blew my mind. Like I was trying to prove you wrong.
Yeah.
Until there was a little thing that I caught.
But we'll get to that in a second.
And I was like, okay, it's totally possible.
Okay, so
shit.
It's been breaking around that Rupert Murdoch, president, CEO of Fox News.
Yes. Which is a completely separate entity
from Fox,
from 20th Century Fox / Fox Television.
Yes.
Fox Broadcast.
Yeah, I think it's broadcast television.
Yeah.
It was one of the reasons why Fox got it was because he sat down with Triple H and Stephanie, the CEO of 20th Century Fox. I can't remember her name. We looked it up. She was part of the negotiations. Sat them and told them and saying, USA Universal is
NBC Universal.
NBC. Yeah, that's right. NBC Universal is embarrassed by your product. That's why they hardly advertise you during their prime time. Fox will broadcast you during their main events, their sporting events, their prime time events. They're gonna push WWE SmackDown like it's an actual show that they want to see.
They want people to watch this.
Yes. And that's what they'll do. So when I told you this, you're like,
it's not possible that Rupert Murdoch is the CEO of Fox News. Why would he have anything to do with the negotiations over at this division?
And
I'm like, I was heated.
Yeah, you were heated because you were saying it's illegal.
I mean, it's a gray area.
No, you were saying illegal.
I was like, there's got to be a law or two about a separate division.
You were actually saying it was illegal.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, I even brought up a website. I'm like, you brought up some Wrestling Inc. And I was like, the people who wrote this don't know what they're talking about. I'm like, it's everywhere.
Well, because it's also, that, he is somehow a friend of the family.
Yes. So it could have been that, but
I was like, that makes way more sense. That, he's like, hey, Vince, I'm another billionaire. You're trying to be.
Yeah, but it's like the news was he sat down with them.
And then the little bit of reasoning.
Yep.
He has a majority share or a very controlling share of News Corp.
Yes.
Which in and of itself has a majority sharehold of 20th Century Fox.
In other words, that big Disney deal that was been in the news.
Yes.
Disney is buying 21st Century Fox assets. Basically, they're buying them from News Corp.
Yes. which now makes sense as to why he would be part of a negotiation for something that, quite honestly, can help the entire product.
Yes. So, yeah. So one of the reasons that's what people saying, he sat down and saying, we're gonna broadcast like football games. You'll be advertised.
You'll be advertised.
You'll be advertised. Our prime time, you'll be advertised. How much will be determined? Like they're not gonna be like slamming it down every 20 seconds, every commercial break.
No, but you'll see it.
You'll see it more than USA. And if you think about it, USA doesn't really promote WWE that much. I've actually seen more advertisements for WWE, Raw and SmackDown during the daytime when no one's really watching it. When you have SVU,
when you
NCSI,
have people who
Chicago PD,
third shift people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense.
That I see more advertisements during those shows than actually during their prime time events.
Yep.
When I'm actually watching television.
I've seen a bunch randomly because I get home from work at about 4 o'clock.
Yep.
Between 4 and 6, I'll see one, maybe two.
Yeah.
And then I won't see another one until Monday night.
Yep.
Just before Raw starts.
Yeah. They don't really promote them.
You used to.
Yeah. The only reason why they paid so much money for Raw because it is big on advertising dollars.
Yeah.
And they're like, we can't lose this. But we're still not going to promote them like we should.
I would laugh if going forward you see the SmackDown product start to change.
Yeah.
And it goes away from the whole 50-50 booking, absolute family friendly at all times, to taking itself a little bit more seriously, where wins mean something.
It will be still family friendly because that's one of the reasons why Fox also wanted it, because one of the things
you can still keep it PG.
Yes.
But you actually have reasons for matches happening.
Yeah, because one of the reasons why, like they said, like you can't really promote UFC because it's violence to like children like that. I mean, look at like football is violence.
Football's violence. There's
hockey's violence.
Hockey.
Yeah.
You know, okay.
But
sport. There's
it's
an
a
inherent
combat sport. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a combat sport.
I can understand what they mean by that. It's like it's a little bit more questionable to promote some of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
During these where children will be like younger children will maybe watching.
But the evolution of SmackDown will see most likely a shift towards in-ring action.
Yes, which they already do kind of.
But
it'll be more.
You see where it can go.
Yeah.
And probably by the end of the contract, SmackDown will feel like a completely different show than Raw.
I hope so.
Within 5 to 10 years.
Yes, I hope so.
And I would like to see that evolution happen, through this.
Yes. Because
to the point that Raw goes, why aren't we getting the people anymore? It's like, well, because
you suck.
We're just doing stories.
Because you have Roman Reigns, that's why.
Well, that too.
But yeah, so that was an interesting little tidbit that dropped this week. I thought it was worth talking about.
It's still weird.
I know. It still blows your mind.
I'm happy that SmackDown is away from NBC Universal.
Yes.
In their very vanilla life. I want to see this stop being vanilla.
Oh, because that's the other thing is it also dropped.
Maybe move to a strawberry.
It's because that's the other
blue
thing.
Blue raspberry.
There you go, because it's the blue brand.
Yeah, it's a blue brand.
No, not blueberry. Blue raspberry.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said blueberry.
No, blue raspberry.
Okay, that's fine. Another thing that has dropped this week, it is official.
Yes.
SmackDown will still remain a live broadcast.
Yes.
On Friday nights. It will still be live.
Yep.
So that means WWE has well over a year, to figure out how they're going to best change their touring to accommodate this. Because the reason why they always did it back-to-back, it was cheaper to do 2 nights back-to-back.
Well, because they still considered the roster.
Yep.
This may force the evolution even more.
Yeah.
The split between the two shows.
That's one thing I'd also like to see, like, two different networks. You can actually really push the brands to be actually different brands.
Yes.
But we'll see.
I don't want to tune into SmackDown and see a recap of Raw.
Yeah,
nobody wants that.
We're going to get that. It's going to happen.
Talk about the championship scene, but that's it.
Here's the thing. But we won't get a recap of SmackDown on Raw, though.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what I don't.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like, and I think the different networks, that much of a split again.
See, one thing...
Actually, no, because there actually hasn't been this much of a split. It was always Monday, Tuesday, just aired on Friday or Thursday.
So here's the thing I would love to see happen also, because we all know that Vince doesn't like to travel that much anymore.
Right.
I'd love to see him finally say, I'm not traveling for Monday and then traveling again on Friday, only to come travel again on Monday.
Yeah.
To finally say, Triple H, you're running SmackDown.
I know.
And finally just say, you can run it. Like, you're...
It would be wonderful.
It'd be great. Like, you're going to have control. I mean,
all my dreams would come true.
Big decisions still have to run through me, but you'll have majority of the say on that show.
The show will never have a down moment ever again.
Yeah.
It'll be the most great... It will be the second coming of the Attitude Era.
Without actually going to the extremes of the Attitude Era.
I mean, I'm kidding, of course. And you'll just see that it'll slowly become a better product. It won't become all the hype that we want, and the internet will still be disappointed in it.
Yes. But no, that would be interesting to see if that had that happen. But who knows? Only time will tell.
Yeah.
Wow, really short show.
I know. I like it.
I don't. I want an hour. You know what? Screw you, Adam. I'm done. Can't do this anymore. I can't do this. I quit.
Tim, you're quitting? Oh, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and tell everyone to have a wonderful week. Everybody, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the notification button, and wow, okay. Yeah, y'all have a great week. Anyway, see ya.
Fine. I'll come back. I'll do it. I'll stay.
Nope.
You owe me.